What's up guys, I'm Olds87 and we just made another Mario Kart video. So today we're going to do a sneak peek of all 12 carts that we used in the video. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through each of the carts, give you a quick 360 and kind of how we built it. If you're interested in building your own Mario Kart video, check out our ebook on nothingtodocrew.com. Download it. We'll walk you through how we built the Toad Cart. And I'm also making a video of how we made the Lakitu cart. I'll put all the links to those in the description below. So first, let's check out the Lakitu cart. Okay, so this is our first cart. It's Lakitu. This is the cart that I used and it was super awesome. And all I did to make this was use some cardboard, some expanding foam, and a little bit of paint. I'm actually working on a DIY video for the whole Lakitu costume, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But if you do notice, this one doesn't have any strings, and that's because the opening is really small, so it's a really snug fit, so it fits perfectly around the hips, and I don't need anything to hang on to. But yeah, last time I had a Lakitu cart, we made it with cotton balls, and it caught on fire, so this time we used great stuff, that way no fire hazard. So next up we got Bowser's cart. This is just kind of cool to show you the different shapes that you can make with cardboard. It doesn't always have to be the traditional car shape. For this one, he just folded up a couple pieces of cardboard, and for this top part, he just rolled the cardboard and then put liquid nails and tape all along it.
I'm gonna roll these so I have all my ridges and I can just paint that green. I just rolled the cardboard down, I put newspaper in there, filled it, rounded it out with tape.
This one also has a place to store your stuff. It's got like a little travel pouch here. And this one also has a neck holster. That way when you're running around, it's all the way right here. If you saw in the video, he's always wearing a helmet and it helps support that as well. Pretty cool cart. Other than the cardboard pieces up here, there's not a whole lot to it. You can see he does have his propeller here. It doesn't spin. This is just a wrapping paper tube. This is just a piece of cardboard. This thing has seen better days. It used to have lights right here. Up next is Waluigi's hot rod race car. This is by far probably the best cart that we have. And I didn't even know you could make these body lines with cardboard. But this is just a really cool car. He originally had some rear view mirrors on here, which is really cool. But when you're running around, they fell off. I wish he had painted the inside because it's just cardboard, but as long as you're looking from the side, it looks awesome. Yeah, you gotta check out these body lines on there. Look at that, sweet. And just use little pieces of cardboard for in there. Little pieces of cardboard wrapped in tape for the trim there. And you got this edge here. Got the cool license plate with the cool eyes. The bumper on there is ridiculously awesome. If you're gonna make a cart like this, make sure that you just put the wheels flush, like you'll see in some of our other carts. That way they're not weight bearing, because if I set this thing all the way down, it'll bend the wheels. Okay, up next is Donkey Kong's cart. This one's got like one of the coolest profiles there is, and all it is just cardboard, liquid nails, and a little bit of tape.
Vance, what are you making?
I'm making Donkey Kong banana.
If you see this giant thing, I'm not sure what this looks like. I don't know what this is.
A big DK.
It's supposed to be a banana, and we just made it with paper, and then put some tape around it, and then shoved it in there. We added Donkey Kong lettering on the front. Not a whole lot to this one. You can see these wheels here. They're just pie tins. They don't look very good. They're falling apart. And this cart is very back heavy. Missing the steering wheel. That fell off during the original race. We didn't have time to make a new one for the new video. Yeah, this thing has a big machine. Now most of them we painted on the inside. This one is kind of missing the paint. You're gonna see what it looks like on this side. Up next we got Luigis Kart. Poltergust 5000. This was in the last video, but for this new video, Luigi went through and completely remodified everything. What else is new? With this one, he's got 3 mini wheels this time. I'll show it down there. See, 1, 2, 3.
Mamma mia!
And then also, you gotta check out the back of this thing. Some more solo cups for the exhaust right here, as well as these pool noodles, which I think add a good touch. Okay, up next we have Daisy's Kart. This one was from the original video that we did, and it's seen better days. The steering wheel's missing, along with a few other things that she had on there. This is a traditional design, kind of like our main design that we used for probably 6 of the carts. For the wheels, just some pie tins. And for the front, this is just a foam circle with a pie tin. Just glued it on. This is like a cheerleader's funnel thing that we found at a dollar store. And then we just put on some glue so it made it more like a horn shape. This one, we also got some flames shooting out, which is just some pieces of paper that she spray painted different colors. These are just solo cups that we glued on. And it has the D for Daisy, because that's who was driving it. And I'm not sure what these things are, but they look pretty cool. So, yeah, that is Daisy's cart, and it was meant to look like Birdo. Next up, we got Yoshi's Kart, and it's just the egg cart. It's supposed to look like this is like an eggshell that's breaking. And yeah, as you can see, there's not a whole lot to this one. Probably needs a steering wheel, some lights, some fancy stuff. But we were able to make this one in probably a couple hours. This is a pool noodle that we just wrapped some tape around and then spray painted it metallic. Gives it that cool roll bar. And these wheels are just some foam with some tape around them. They look like the mini rollers. One of the smaller carts that we have, which is a good idea to make it this size because some of the other carts have a hard time fitting in a car. You almost got to put them in a truck. So if you plan on making these for Halloween, think about how big you want to make it. Because this is about big as you want to go if you have an SUV. Otherwise, you're going to need a truck to take these things around. Alright, coming up next is the Yoshi Kart, which Princess Peach was driving around in this video. And it was in our original video. However, a few changes have been made. We took off the horns that were back here. We gave it a fresh paint job, a little bit lighter green, just white on the inside. You might notice the saddle's miscolored the wrong way. We forgot. I think it's supposed to be red with a white outline. But we drew a little Yoshi arm on there as well, a little Yoshi wing. And this time we added some cheeks for Yoshi, which is just some giant pieces of foam that we glued on there and painted. Put a little cup holder in here in case you're thirsty. This one survived pretty well throughout the challenge. And as you can see up here, we got some solo cups for the lights. Look pretty cool. And that's pretty much Yoshi's cart right there. Up next is another original cart. It's the Bull Bill cart that Mario had been driving. Super Mario's cart right here. This was the first cart that I ever built, and I actually paper mached it, which it didn't hold up well. So after our last video, it was starting to fall apart. So I completely redid it. I took off everything that was on there, and I just took the existing shell, and I just put plaster all over it. So this one is extremely heavy compared to the other ones. The other ones are just cardboard. This one is plaster. It's got some weight to it. And yeah, for this one, it's kind of cool. Got the steering wheel, which all the steering wheels on these tend to fall off. It doesn't take much pressure to do that, I guess. Yeah, I'm surprised the joystick has stayed on as long as it has because it's just got some liquid nails on there. Added a few buttons. It's got the cup holder. I think the exhaust looks really cool. The lights, not so much. I had to put some new wheels on there because last time they got shot off. And as you'll see, a lot of these carts have these push lights on here. You can get them from the Dollar Tree. That's where we got ours. And up next, it's Toadette's Cart, which is basically the cheap blooper cart. We wanted to build one of these last year, but we didn't have any more girls. So this year, I'm excited that we were able to make one. Yeah, we just made the wings out of this pink foam right here. If you're making it, make sure you primer it first, because spray paint will eat away at this pink foam. And then we just used some liquid nails to stick it on there. And then you got this giant tail, which is just a piece of cardboard. And these wheels down here, which is just little pieces of styrofoam, along with the steering wheel here. Structurally, this is one of the best carts that we've made, because this is the last cart that we made. So all inside this cavity is great stuff. That way the back's not going to cave in, front's not going to cave in. It's got great stuff all right here, underneath here. And yeah, this is a fun cart to build. Now that we've been building them, we're able to crank out these cars a lot faster now. This is the pink foam, more pink foam. And as you can see, during the race, Toadette had a little bit of a fall, so it ripped her box. It's the first time that we've had that, so I'm not sure how we're gonna fix it. Maybe we'll just patch it with some liquid nails, put the ropes down lower. But yeah, solid cart, like it. Check out the bottom of it. Okay, up next is Koopa Troopa's car. This was made to look like one of the original go-karts from Super Mario Kart. It's got the low profile to it. It's got some pool noodles that he used for the exhaust right here. Also used the pool noodles for like the little bumpers going around. Oop. And if you see, he actually hand painted his symbol on there, which is pretty cool. And if you see the bottom, it's got the yellow. Here's what it looks like on the inside. Added a few reinforcements in there. Yeah, he's got the cool tires on there. The steering wheel is just a pie tin and a piece of foam. Then he just painted the turtle shell on there. And last but not least, this is the Toad cart. I wanted this one to look like it was like an item box, like a traveling workshop for him where he could sell his stuff. It's got these fancy lights right here. It's got the 1-up mushroom right here. Question mark block on the back. What else has it got? This is definitely one of our coolest carts. This one I put the most time into. It's got some little controllers here for the dash. It's got the cup holder. It's one of the few carts that actually has the steering wheel still intact. I put this one on there nice and good. And as you see on the sides, I put some decals for the question block. It's got the foam wheels. This is just cardboard box with some question block decals. And on the back, we got these sweet exhaust and the lights, which are just cups. Gave him a little license plate, which is just something I printed out, put clear tape over. That way it'll help it last a little bit longer. Found these shapes at the Dollar Tree. I think they're like some kind of horn or something, but they look awesome. Just spray painted those. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed being able to see all the different carts that we made for this video. Mario Kart 2.0 will be out in about a week or two once I'm done editing it. And again, if you want to get our ebook, nothingtodocrew.com, walk you straight through all the different steps it takes to make a cart like this. But essentially all it is cardboard, liquid nails, and some imagination. All the videos that I talked about, I'll put links in the description below. And now that we're all done with our Mario Karts, we're going to wear them out for Halloween. But after that, they're taking up too much space in the garage. So I'm either going to set them on fire, blow them up, or run them over with the truck. Comment below which one we should do, and we'll make it happen. Jesse, when you die, we're going to play that at your funeral.
I expect it.